Welcome, to installment number 3, of the Elkinsinboxinc Incorporated Top 10 News. Today is Sunday, September the 8th, 2019.
Hey, Lance, let me see it.
Look at Adam Schefter.
The Raiders free!
Bro,
Oh! 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 Let's go!
Oops.
Oh! The freedom bell ring got me flying like a free! Flying like an eagle! Let's go! Free! Let's go! Oh, I'm free. Oh. Oh. Grandma, they freed me! They freed me, Grandma!
I told you gonna work out.
Ah, God is the greatest.
Ha 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 ha. That was the reaction of NFL football star Antonio Brown after he found out he was released by the Oakland Raiders. Immediately, upon his release, he was then signed to play for the New England Patriots. The Raiders had considered suspending him after refusing to show up for practices. An alleged altercation with Raiders general manager Mike Mayock earlier in the week led up to the potential suspension and later release. Brown himself says, "I'm more than a football player, I'm a real person. It ain't about the football. I know I can do that. I show you guys that on the daily. This is my life. It ain't no more games." Number 2. A New Jersey mother wrote an emotional letter to the Walt Disney Company, praising them and thanking them after one of their princesses comforted her autistic son after having a meltdown at Walt Disney World. The photo shown here is of an actress who played Snow White, comforting the boy. Lauren Bergner and her son Brody had been waiting in line to get a photo with Snow White. But when it came to be Brody's turn, he wanted nothing to do with it. Brody Bergner is a sufferer of autism and is nonverbal. Snow White knew what to do and comforted the boy and was able to calm him down. This story is living proof that God works in mysterious ways. Number 3. Our producer, Matt Elkins, has announced that the wedding video of Janet Henderson and radar overseer Scotty is set to begin production this week. The two Elkinsinboxinc Studios characters announced their engagement in the 1993 PBS Kids P-Pals logo blooper series episode. Radar overseer Scotty is also best known as one of the characters in Dave Madsen's videos. Wedding guests are said to include Jamie Fangamer, the Real King, Microsoft Sam Fan 2018, the YouTube Lover, the Evil Globe, Becky Tomlinson, Diane Director, as well as characters from Beck Star Studios, Elkinsinboxinc, and Evil Globe Enterprises. The wedding video is expected to take some time to make, according to our producer. The target date for the release of this historic logo bloopers community video is set for late September to mid-October. Number 4. This Wednesday, September the 11th, will mark the 18-year anniversary of the tragic 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. On that tragic day, in 2001, 19 radical Islamic terrorists hijacked 4 planes. 2 of those airplanes were intentionally crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, and 1 was crashed into the Pentagon. The 4th plane, United 93, was taken back by the passengers, who tried to save the plane from the hijackers, and it was crashed into an open field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. 2,996 people lost their lives on that tragic day, and 6,000 others were injured. America commemorates this tragic day every September the 11th, with a holiday called Patriots' Day. We must never forget the people who lost their lives and the heroes that died, rescuing the victims from the burning rubble. Number 5. A vegan in Perth, Australia, is suing her neighbors for barbecuing meat and fish near her home. Scylla Cardin took her case to the Western Australian Supreme Court, claiming that the smell of the cooking meat and smoked fish was blown by a gust of wind in the direction of her property. She also complains about her neighbors smoking, barbecuing, playing basketball, and other complaints. And also claims she is unable to enjoy her front yard. Cardin accuses her neighbors of doing all that on purpose. Cardin's complaints were tossed out of the court earlier this year, and she has since filed an appeal. The appeal was rejected by the court in July. She says she will keep fighting these complaints, no matter what happens. The neighborhood where she is from has decided to fight back against her and put a stop to her complaining. A neighborhood cookout is planned in the neighborhood where Scylla Cardin resides on October the 19th. Number 6. On the 49th lap of the NASCAR Monster Energy Series Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Team Penske driver Brad Keselowski walks away unharmed, following a serious accident which sent his discount tire Ford Mustang into a tire barrier. The accident occurred on the first turn of the speedway. The number 2 car ended up becoming loose and collided with the number 20 Toyota Camry of Eric Jones. Jones ended up hitting the safer barrier stern first, damaging his car beyond repair. The number 2 of Keselowski, however, backslid into a tire barrier, going over 160 miles per hour, and slammed hard into the tire barrier, nearly flipping the car onto its side. Thankfully, both Jones and Keselowski were able to walk away from these incidents uninjured. Number 7. A former Hell's Kitchen contestant is set to open a new restaurant in the small southwestern Virginia town of St. Paul. Taurus Gregory, better known as Chef T on the show, will be opening a new restaurant in the former West Front Hotel building, located in St. Paul, Virginia. Chef T is originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which is a fishing community and large agricultural hub. In 2013, Chef T auditioned for the hit Fox network reality series Hell's Kitchen and became the runner-up during the show's 14th season. After moving to the United States, Chef T enrolled into a culinary school in Atlanta, Georgia, and ended up becoming its head chef. She has chosen the little town of St. Paul, Virginia, to open up her new restaurant, because she says it's a work hard, play hard kind of town. And says that the community chose her. And feels the love and the warmth from the people of the community. Number 8. This Wednesday, September the 11th, marks 58 years since WGN's greatest television hit, Bozo's Circus, made its big debut in Chicago. The world's most famous clown was originally played by WGN staff member Bob Bell. The show became a national hit when WGN became a nationwide superstation in 1978. Bob Bell retired from his role as Bozo after 24 years as the goofy red-haired clown in 1984. And in that time, between 1978 and 1984, there was a 10-year waiting list to get tickets for the show's audience maximum of 200 people. After Bob Bell's retirement, former Gong Show contestant Joey D'Oria stepped into the floppy blue shoes and became Bozo number 2. In 1994, WGN decided to move the show from its weekday time slot to a Sunday morning time slot, and was renamed the Bozo Super Sunday Show. Bozo the Clown's run on WGN 9 ended in 2001, when the Chicago-affiliated television station decided to cancel the show, following an airing of the 40th anniversary special, which saw Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins make a special appearance. Number 9. As America celebrates the 40th anniversary of its favorite portable cassette player, the Sony Walkman, the Sony Corporation has decided to release a new version of the portable cassette player. When the Sony Walkman was first released in 1979, it was the world's first truly portable cassette tape player. The new version of the Walkman will be powered by Android and come with a whole slew of new features. It will also have up to 26 hours of battery life, which is the same amount of battery time that a smartphone can consume. The new Walkman will play digital audio tracks and has a special sound compressor to make those digital audio tracks sound like vinyl phonograph record recordings. The device also contains a USB port. And finally, number 10. This special report from the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
The media won't tell you this, but we're building the wall, and we're building it on an expedited basis. It's going up fast, and we're putting it where the Border Patrol most wants it. We'll have, by the end of next year, close to 500 miles of wall. We're taking money from all over because, as you know, the Democrats don't want us to build the wall. They're fighting us at every step. But our military has stepped up and they've done a fantastic job. All of the renovated wall and then the new wall that's going up 30 feet high, it's having a tremendous impact. It makes it so much easier for Border Patrol. We've taken out thousands of gang members. We're taking them out. We don't want them in our country. We let them know it really strongly. But I want to thank Border Patrol. I want to thank ICE. I want to thank all of the law enforcement. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you very much. The wall is going up, it's going up fast.
And that concludes this edition of the Elkinsinboxinc News Top 10. Leave a comment and drop a like on this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless.